Oh, this is Bad Intentions Patrick Fitzpatrick, and you're watching NorCal Tonight.
What's up, everybody? This is Allstate Chris, another episode of NorCal Tonight.
What's up, brother?
My pleasure here. Look at this. I got Hip Hop Harry. We're going to chat a little bit about some pro wrestling, rocking the Chupacabra. That's what's up. That's what's up. So hey, we're just going to shoot the shit about, how you came up, where it all started, your passions, talk about some personal stuff. But anyway, I think we'll just start the interview, the pro wrestling shoot interview.
Okay.
Around pro wrestling. Like, what got you in, man? What sold you on pro wrestling?
Well, I know I was 4 years old. And
4?
Oh, yeah. My two uncles, my Uncle Eric and my Uncle Craig, we're watching WCCW, the World Class Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, the Von Erichs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My Uncle Eric, his favorite was the Texas Tornado.
That's what's up.
Kerry Von Erich, and my uncle...
Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah. My Uncle Craig, his favorite was Lex Luger, and I don't know why. I tell him that
There's
to this
fans all across the nation still trying to figure that out.
I tell him that to this day. I was just like, why? But now I'm starting to like a little bit of Lex Luger. But yeah, favorite wrestler, no, that's not happening. But
hard to break the top 10 when you're Lex Luger. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would just they would just be watching, and I'll just be right there, and they'll be doing like some holds on me and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'll just right then and there. That's when I really started.
And that's 4 years old.
4 years old.
Man.
And
WCCW though?
WCCW, NWA. We watched a little bit of the WWF, but right there we were poor, so we really couldn't get the pay-per-views. So WCW or World Class, that syndication right there. So it was bam.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I was an NWA guy.
Sometimes I get excited when wrestlers or friends, fans, whoever start off NWA and that kind of WCW. They say, "Oh, I used to just watch WCW," because it was so the norm for everybody to watch WWF. That was like everybody watched that.
Oh, yeah.
So when I hear that, I'm always like, "Damn, that's cool." So you grew up with Stings and Ric Flair.
He was my favorite.
The Horseman. What was the first incarnation of the Horseman that you can remember?
That I can remember is, of course, Flair, Blanchard, Arn, and was it Wyndham?
Wyndham.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wyndham.
Yeah. So that definitely dates back then for sure. So you seen the Dusty feuds? Oh yeah.
And for a little kid, Dusty Rhodes was just like one of my favorites. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Man.
The son of a plumber.
Yeah.
Huh?
He was just good. Just the way he could just capture a crowd, with his promos. He's just the son of a plumber. He's a man for the people, by the people, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And plus, he was a white dude that sounded like a black dude.
He was country, bro.
He was country. He was very country.
Hey, he likes gravy on his biscuits. That's for sure. I'm just saying, it's for sure, right? No question. And it was unbelievable. It was so believable because I think it was true. That's really who he was. And that is good shit. That's good shit. I love how Cody, just to kind of jump off topic, I love how Cody calls himself the grandson of the plumber.
Bam.
That's a cool little gimmick to take on the road with him and shit. That's cool.
No. We got a guy right here. Come on.
Hey, we're gonna get round two with this guy soon.
Hip Hop Harry. What's up, brother?
Allstate Chris.
Hello, you. How you been, man?
Hey, this is NorCal Tonight.
I'm out.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's my big bro right there.
Oh yeah, man, I love that dude to death, man. I watched him start all the way from the beginning.
Oh yeah,
it was a good time. And you know what? Let's just kind of switch gears here and just talk a little bit about what got you into wrestling. So we know you're NWA. You're WCW. You're the big gold belt. Big gold belt. And so what led you to? You know what? Let's kind of step back a second.
Okay.
So you wanted to get into pro wrestling, but you were hit with this.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know, a life-changing event.
Yeah.
May I ask, can we get personal and ask kind of like where it stems from, what happened, how old were you, all that kind of good stuff?
Well, I was 8 years old.
Oh, wow, so you were young.
Oh, yeah, very
okay.
young. I was in 3rd grade. Pretty much just in school. You know, I was bullied a little bit when I was a kid because I was just I was a different guy.
Yeah.
People don't like different.
Yeah.
But
And you're a wrestling fan.
Bam.
On top of everything else. It's never easy for us when we're little, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got bullied a little bit, and then like I started noticing my knee would be hurting, and then I'll tell my grandma, and she was just, she would take me to doctors, and it was, it's just probably just growing pain and stuff like that. But it just kept getting worse, and I was just like,
you're young too.
Oh yeah. Where I have to like prop my leg up like bent while I'm waiting to catch the bus and stuff like that. So I finally told my grandma again. So she took me to the doctor, got X-rays, and doctor told me that maybe I should go get a biopsy. So 90.
And you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
You're like, they're not even talking to you about this, right? No. They're telling this to your grandma. Yeah, of course.
So took me to Valley Children's in Fresno and like late 91. Did the biopsy. Of course, it was cancers, osteosarcoma.
Oh, damn,
Yeah. Battled that up for a couple years. It was winning. Had a couple treatments of chemo, but then it was
so amputation wasn't the first option.
No, it was not.
They tried their best to not do that. Okay.
They did a limb salvage because it was like osteosarcoma is a bone cancer, so it was like a tumor the size of like a softball. They said.
Wow, that's pretty big.
On my knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they tried to do a limb salvage by putting a metal rod for the hip and a plastic knee. So did that. First
At fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, I was about. I think it was around 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was around 10 around this time, yeah.
Jesus.
We got the family in the background. But they tried to save it. The middle hip bone was loose in like the last bit of my actual hip bone, so they had to go in for a second time and redo it. So they redid it, and then it was going well. Therapy was going well. I started to walk and stuff like that. And then the cancer spread to my lungs.
Oh shit, bro.
And so I had to go through chemo treatment for that and all that stuff. So then that left me bedridden for like 6 months. So then like all the scar tissue.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, all that garbage.
Really?
We have Sheik Khan in the back. Gotta love the
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, all that stuff happened, and so I wasn't able to straighten my leg after that. Sheik Khan
is the best wrestler
in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
We went beyond the state, beyond the country, in the world. Hands down.
All
the
continents.
Best. Better than X-Pac. Sheik Khan is better than X-Pac. It's true.
Sheik Khan is better than Hulk Hogan. Sheik Khan. No, that's real. That is
very real.
That is real.
Oh man. Oh, that's too good.
But no, seriously, Sheik Khan is one of the best wrestlers.
Yes, absolutely.
But all that happened, so I wasn't able to really straighten my leg after that. So then they asked me, they're like, well, you can either be like this the rest of your life, or we can amputate, and then you can get a prosthetic, and you can start doing that whole gimmick. And I was just like, yeah, I'll do that. I was 12. I just turned 13 when they actually did the amputation. It was like a week or 2 weeks later after my birthday.
Damn.
So 13 years old, that's when they...
Yeah. Oh, shit, man. But I mean, I have a smile on my face based on the fact that you said it got up to your lungs, and you're still here with us right now. Because that's... Fuck cancer, right?
Exactly.
Fuck cancer, bro.
Fuck cancer.
So...
Hashtag fuck cancer.
Now to transition into your choice. I mean, or not your choice, but your path, your passion.
My passion,
right?
It really was.
I mean, because now you have a limitation, right? Now you have to find a school that's willing to accept somebody with said limitation, and you have to have enough confidence in yourself to shoot for those stars. Because sometimes, right? I mean, when you're put in your position, people lose confidence. So
that's really how it was for a long while, bro. To be honest with you, it took me a long while to get out of the. Yeah, can I cuss on you?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. To be honest with you, it took me a long time to get out of the fucking hole that I was in.
Yeah.
It took me a long while. Pretty much, I got into training when I was 30 years old.
Okay.
Because back
just the age range here. So you're about 32, 33.
I'm 34.
34.
Yeah.
Okay.
34.
All right. So we did grow up in the same time frame.
Yes,
That's cool. That's why we get along.
Man. We will talk more about the fucking KOTH.
Yeah.
But when I was going through all the chemotherapies and all that bullshit, it was the wrestling that took me out of that. You know, that took me out of the why am I, a little kid and going through all this? I wasn't cussing at the time.
I don't want to call it pity.
No,
I think
it's
that's a strong word, right? That's a strong word.
Yeah,
but the sympathy and the
it's the whole woe is me
just
bullshit.
the overcoming.
I got over
all the bullshit you had to deal with.
I got over the woe is me.
Yeah, the woe is me. There you go. That's perfect, bro.
I got over the woe is me, and I was just like, dude, I don't want to be fucking 40 years old and and not trying to follow my dream. I always wanted to do it, but Zach Gowen, he's the very first one-legged professional wrestler. And
what did he play an influence?
To be honest with you, no.
You had your idea already.
Yeah, I had my idea back in 1995 when me and my cousin Terrell were summer. We're just wrestling each other, and he was just like, "You can't do a figure four, can you?" And I was just like, yes, I can. And I found a way to do it with my hands, and I was just like, fuck you, motherfucker. I told you. I was just like, well, I wasn't cussing at the time, sorry. I have a foul mouth now.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, sorry, kids. Don't follow my.
Don't try this at home.
Don't cuss. Don't cuss. But I was just like, I can do it. See, I told you. And right then and there, I was just like, I think I can. I think if I tried, I can be a professional wrestler. But right there, I was like 12 years old. Yeah. So I've always wanted it. I love wrestling, and
I was in us, right? It's like it's a passion. It's like it's a motivating factor, and it's like for you something I didn't pursue. Of course, we all dreamed of doing it, and that's huge, man. Yeah. What was the first step? So now you're at a point in life where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking shoot for the stars. I'm gonna pursue my dream regardless of my limitations. How'd you find the place? What was the place? What was that? Who helped you to pursue the dream? How did it all play out?
Pretty much late 2000, early 2013. I looked for a place. I was just like, it's time for me to try to just do this instead of doing the what ifs. Yeah. So I was just like, okay. Looked up. There was a hole in the wall promotion called North American Wrestling.
North American, NAW.
Yeah.
I've heard.
And don't get this wrong with this predecessor because, before that, old school NAW was great. Yeah. Really, really good. Had most of
I've heard a lot about them.
Oh yeah. NAW was great. They were bringing in a lot of great talent from everywhere. And so I went there, trained for about 7 months with Christian Saint.
Oh yeah,
Christian Saint. That's my boy.
Hey, good for homeboy too, right? He's doing a lot of big things.
Christian Saint. Oh yeah. He's getting everybody
the fallen angel.
Giving everybody game.
Yeah, helping everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. So we started training NAW March 4th, 2013. Still remember that shit. But 7 months later, there was a seminar by Pro Wrestling Bushido.
Okay.
They had a seminar with Rick Swan, and I was like, I'm a big Dragon Gate mark. Big. So I was just like,
Dragon Gate's what's up though. That's awesome. That's good shit. They put out a good product.
Oh yeah. So I was just like, we got to go there, Christian. We got to go there. He was just like, okay. He took us. Got to wrestle a little bit with Rick Swan, and Bobby Hart was right there. He was the one that set everything up, and he just told us, he was like, hey, if you guys really want to try to excel in the business, get out of NAW.
Okay.
He said, get out of there. He's like, you can go anywhere. just don't stay there. Yeah. He said, I have a school. He said, SPW has a school. He said, Gold Rush, a whole bunch of other places. Yeah. And we're just like, all right, we'll just go there. We'll go with
Bushido.
You. Yeah. So we went with Bushido.
And you're from the Fresno area, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a hell of a commute. Because Bushido's what, Modesto?
Yeah, it is. Yeah? It's about like an hour and a half.
How often were you taking that hour and a half drive to go to training when you first started?
It was Monday, Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday. So twice a week you're jumping in the car? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Getting it down there.
They didn't, how do I say this right? They treated you just like everybody else, right? They didn't like give you any slack. You had to take every bump. You had to do everything that everybody else was doing,
help
right?
Our ring crew, all that stuff.
That's
man.
Awesome, bro.
Oh yeah. Once I got my prosthetic and everything, they're just like, come on. It's like, you're gonna help out. He's just like, you're gonna help out, and I'm just like, all right, bam.
Yeah.
So
ring crew in there.
Ring crew getting up at like 4:30, sometimes 5 in the morning.
Oh man.
Making our drive over there. Doing ring crew, putting it in the U-Haul, driving up to Atwater or wherever we're renting a ring, set that sumbitch up.
Oh man!
And just Wow.
All right, so now we're gonna get into the fun stuff, man. So now you're training and now you're going. How long after you first started training did you have your debut match?
Okay, with Bushido, it was about 6 months. Yeah, it was about
6 months? Yeah. It didn't take long.
No.
Okay, cool.
It was about 6 months. Started me off at a little the Lucky Fest festival that they would have in Modesto, and my first two opponents were Dijon Brown and Joe the Soul.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, Joe the Soul's my dude.
Joe the Soul,
fucking
man.
love
Much
you.
love.
I'm gonna cuss. I fucking love you.
Yeah, I fucking love Joe the Soul too.
Hell yeah.
That's good stuff, though.
I feel I've had
Dijon Brown, I have heard of this gentleman. I think I've seen him with SPW a few times.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes up
too.
That is, yeah. I remember he had a tag team at SPW that I was really into.
Yeah, Rudy.
Cool. Yeah, well, Rudy. Yeah, that was good stuff. I remember that.
Rudy, and we can't really say that now because that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so you had your first match 6 months after, and triple threat though, huh?
Well, no. It was like I had two matches that day.
Oh.
It was the first one was with Dijon, and then my second match was Joe the Soul. And then
double feature debut, huh?
And then once I actually made like a big debut was in FSP, Fight Spirit Pro. Went against Christian Saint. First time there, and then a couple months later, that's when I with SPW, and that's what I wrestled with.
Now you're territorian. You're territorian, huh? Now you're getting around and starting to work shows and be here and be there. That's pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna take a break at that point, come back, and we're gonna talk about SPW, what it's like to be on the road, and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna put over some stuff. We'll be right back.
Think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight like a whisper in my head. Coming from
All right, we're back with Hip Hop Harry. We're gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna talk about Hip Hop Harry here in a second. No, I'm kidding. But we're gonna do territory. Now you're starting to work the actual Northern California territory. You got out of Bushido, out of strictly Bushido, and I think you mentioned SPW.
Yeah.
Before we went to break. How'd that feel? Because at this point, you got to think. I'm sure you're not getting paid buku bucks, but you're working different shows, different crowds, different people. How were you being perceived, and how would you feel about it at that point?
I was fucking loving it, dude.
You were excited, huh?
Oh yeah, because it's your chance to live your dream, and it doesn't matter how much you're getting paid. It's about getting your ring time in. It's about trying to establish who you are. You know what I mean? They're giving you that stage to to show who you are and try to get better. You know what I mean? So yeah, I fucking love it. I love SPW.
Yeah. Well, SPW and FSP and
I love working. I just love working, bro.
Yeah.
You want to fucking wrestle, you gotta work.
Well, you put your mind to something, to a passion above all else, and then we're given the opportunity, and now you're working cities. Now you're making towns. You know what they call it, making towns. We might as well just jump right into this. Any funny little road stories during that time?
Ah, god damn, there's too many.
You knew
bro.
it was coming.
Oh,
You knew it was coming. No, it always comes.
One thing I'll tell this right now. Hashtag the nappening. The nappening will be talked about right now.
I'm with it.
That's the road story.
I'm with it.
It all got started, we're driving down to UEW Underground Empire Wrestling.
Yeah, working in LA. Yeah, I remember that. I spotted you down there one time, actually.
Oh yeah.
I went and seen you work down there.
It was fun, man. So we're just going down there, and with me, like, I get tired sometimes on the road. I get tired, you know what I mean? So
yeah, we all do.
So Daniel Torch, being the person that he is, and Christian, being the two fucking assholes that they are, they just started taking pictures of me while I'm asleep, and they'll just start, and like the fappening just happened at the time. I'm sorry, I don't get off on pics.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that hashtag was funny.
Yeah, the
I followed it for a while. Yeah, you started getting other people though too, didn't you? Didn't you start pegging other cats?
You have to, because the joke's not just gonna be what's up with me.
How are you, good guy?
What's up, bro?
No stash.
No,
everybody deserves
not this ain't happening. I'm
He's Jasper of the year, bro. So we gotta talk about his victory. Gotta talk about the 2 times. 2 times. That's awesome.
Love the cousins.
Oh yeah, all love, bro. All love. Dude. Hey, we'll talk about Stoner U in a second too.
Oh yeah,
because the training never stops, right? And so the road trip story, the nappening, that's funny stuff.
Yeah, so it just started from there. They just kept taking pictures of me napping. And then Torch is just like the nappening.
Yeah.
It was either Torch or Christian. I'm not trying to. Either or. Yes, that's what happened. I was just like, God damn it.
That's
so ever since then, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna fight fire with fire. And I caught you guys. You guys got caught. But then Torch would go like, oh, you can't do that because at night, I have work in the morning, so I sleep at night. And I'm just like, dude. Come on now.
So while you were working the territories, were you still training?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, was it still Monday, Wednesday? What was the training like?
It was still Monday, Wednesday, but then after a while, I just wanted to try to get my name out there. I wanted to get some
recognition.
Yeah. And not even that. I just wanted to get some different training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I love Bushido, but then I just felt like
there's always more to learn from someone else. I'm not saying that like that's the right way to go about it or the wrong way, but I actually, as a fan, just see it as it's about perspective. And when somebody's been in the business for 15 years, regardless who it is, their perspective's all different. So why not soak all that in?
Exactly.
Right. So
like when you're in the business, you're supposed to learn from many great vets. You know.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Take everything in.
Exactly.
Like, what do they say? Take it all in like a what? Like a sponge, dog. That's awesome.
Sponge, brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you have to. So.
Yeah.
So after I would say 2015, that's when you know, I went freelance for a bit. You know,
Freelance, that's what's up. That's a nice perspective. Because at the end of the day, you guys are all independent contractors, man.
Yeah.
You guys all work for yourselves. You're almost like a brand, like a business.
And that's
self-employed.
And that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You got to try to build your brand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The Hip Hop Harry, you know, at first I started off as, you know, OMH, Osiris Marvon Henderson.
Yeah, I heard that story before. Yeah. How'd you feel about that?
I mean, with me, that was like the first name that I came up with. You know, my name.
Oh, you came up with that?
Yes.
Oh,
cool.
cool.
My name is Harry Henderson, of course, but I was just like, I don't want to be my
being
own
a pro
name.
wrestler isn't about being yourself.
Yeah,
it's about being an extension of yourself.
I want to be somebody else.
Yeah,
I don't want people to start bringing up the fucking Harry and the Hendersons. You know, I didn't want that in my life, and
that is hilarious.
That's what I dealt with, you know, all in school, and of course, when I was a kid, that was like my favorite fucking movie.
Yeah, of course.
And then once you go, as soon as you get into school, there's Harry and the Hendersons.
And now you hate it. No, just
I still love it. I love John Lithgow. You know, I love John Lithgow.
Everybody loves Third Rock from the Sun, bro.
Damn straight. But yeah,
man, that's what's up.
So yeah, I wanted to be. I was just like, oh, what's better than, you know, being Harry Henderson? I was just like, yeah, I like Osiris, you know, like from the movie The Warriors, you know, can you dig it? Yeah, I loved Osiris. I was just like, man, I like that, you know, and I was just like, OMH, because like you know,
OMH, that's where the Twitter handle comes from.
My old friend, you know, not old friends, like my childhood friends, you know, like who I call my family, yeah, like they started calling me OMH, you know, Old Man Henderson, because they say that, you know, I was very young, but they say I always acted very old, you know what I mean?
Super mature and stuff.
Had to be, dog, had to be.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
But yeah, so just like, I hated that name, but then after a while, I embraced it. I'm just like, bam, I'm OMH, that's me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what can be that?
So you took that. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Osiris Marvon Henderson, Old Man Henderson, Osiris Marvon Henderson.
When was the change? When did the change happen?
About 2013, and then Bobby Hart switched me to Hip Hop Harry.
And that was in 2013?
Yeah, 2014.
14. Okay. How'd you feel about that?
To be honest with you, I hated it.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, man.
I thought it was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why? Because like it's like a television show as well. You know, it's like a kids television show. Yes, now you guys know. If you guys didn't know, now you're in the know. That's a kids television show. It's a hip hop big giant bear. It's like a Barney type thing. So yeah, so Hip Hop Harry's, there it is.
That's
like
funny.
And you're gonna come out to Rapper's Delight. I'm just like, Rapper's Delight. I was just like,
hip hop, pivotivity. Okay.
I'm just like, oh my god, can I at least use, you know, Naughty by Nature?
It sounds like you were seeing this as super cliche.
Yeah.
You were like, nah, that's not.
Yeah,
we're playing off it a little much here, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? I like, yes, I know I have one leg, but it's like you're just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So Hip Hop Harry, and that's just what I am now. And have I grown to?
Which he has plenty of shirts to show proof.
Yes. Brown Butter Wrestling.
Brown Butter Wrestling. Yeah.
/ Hip Hop Harry.
I love
Corey
that.
Brown.
Yes.
Brown Butter Wrestling.
That's
He's
beautiful
hooking up
shit right
everybody.
there.
He's a great fucking guy.
Yeah.
He's a great.
Getting shirts out there for you guys, man. Gives you guys an opportunity to make a couple extra bucks.
Fucking exactly.
Yeah,
He's
and that's
a great
fucking awesome.
dude.
Yeah, that's good shit. So where you at now? What's a normal wrestling schedule look like for Harry in any given month? How many weekends do you think you're working a month?
I'm pretty solid. I know this month, I got work Best of the West. You know, we got Best of the West. Fresno, that's home.
Right in home, right in the hometown home
Oh
court.
yeah. Mike Rain, you got everybody right there. He's the hub. He's the hub.
Yeah,
Best of the West, you got me at Freak Show Wrestling out there in Vegas.
Show. How you like that?
I love it. It was Sim Bodie, bro.
Yeah, it's a good dude, bro.
I got it. I would tell you right now, and if it wasn't for Sim Bodie and the Stoner Bros, the Suburban Commandos, Stoner Brothers, if it wasn't for the Cuzzies, dude, and Sim Bodie, I don't think.
You wouldn't be wrestling right now?
No, I don't think so.
Really? You feel?
No,
that is
because after I left Bushido, you know, I was just wondering, you know, for a while, I was like, what am I going to be doing? You know, am I gonna continue to do this? And then Sim Bodie reached out to me while I was at Cauliflower. He told me, hey, I want you booked.
That's beautiful.
He just saw me. He's like, you're booked, and I was just like, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
And then the Cuzzies, you know. Aaron.
Jaspi of the year.
Big B. I gotta give it to the heater. Big B hit me up. I was telling him I was looking for a place to train. He was just like, hit up Stoner Bro. The Stoner Bros. Stoner U.
Yeah.
He's like, hit them up, bro. He said they'll love to have you. And he told me, so I hit him up with a message, and he was like, all right, come on down. So June, I think it's 24th. June 24th, 15. That's when I made my Stoner U debut, and I've been there ever since.
Hell yeah, you had that Shotzi thing going there for a while.
Yeah,
Shotzi's Bay, right?
Shotzi's.
He said that shit ain't gonna change. That wasn't a gimmick.
That's my bae.
That's for life.
Shotzi's, that's my bae right there. Oh yeah, right here.
That's what's up,
Shotzi.
man. That's what's
She's
up.
doing her thing right now. She's not picking up. She's not answering my calls right now, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll see you when
busy,
you get
bro.
back.
She getting
I know
booked everywhere.
exactly. That's why.
Superstar status, man.
But as soon as she gets back, Red Lobster. I'm telling you.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster is happening.
Nothing like them biscuits, bro. At Red Lobster. Game change. Fucking. How do you feel so far then? Like where, you, as you stand right here, right now, as a pro wrestler in Northern California, how do you feel about your career?
I'm liking it, but I want more.
You want more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like.
Have you held a title?
Yeah.
You have held a title.
Yeah,
what title did you hold?
Me and my boy Christian.
Tag champs?
Oh yeah, tag champs. UEW, the first.
UEW tag champs.
First UEW tag champs,
That's
bro.
what's up, bro.
Yeah,
That's what's. How'd that feel? What's your thoughts on titles? Like, how'd that feel when they told you?
Title is just that extra piece to help you show who you are. You know what I mean? That's what. You know, like being a fan, you love the lineage. You know, you're a fan. The lineage is fucking king.
Man, king of the hill, bro. Bro. I mean, go on, boy.
Oh, God damn it.
I gotta ask, what's your favorite episode, bro?
Favorite episode is the man who shot Kane Skretterberg. Just like me, I'm in the punk rock. You know, it's like, yes, my name is Hip Hop Harry, but that doesn't define me. I like everything. I love hip hop. I love punk rock. Yeah. I love everything. So I'm a big punk head. So when I heard those like that punk riff on there, I was just like, there's something about this. I'm liking this.
Man,
yeah. And
it's funny.
I don't like music.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite episode, but it doesn't relate to what you said. Okay. I like the one where they had the prostitute living at their house.
Yes, Tammy.
He said, "I'm the pimp of Ireland," or some shit like that.
I'm the main Mac Daddy.
Yeah, I'm the main Mac Daddy.
Sweet Lady Propane.
Yeah,
I'm pimping her all over the place.
All over. That was great.
Down straight.
Another thing I wanted to touch on with you, bro, is your feud with Scoop.
Bam.
That was good shit, right? That was good shit. How'd you feel about that? When they came with you with the idea, what was your thoughts?
They're just like, whoa, Scoot's a fucking vet, dude.
Yeah, he's been doing this since he was what, like 4? No, I'm kidding, like 8 or 9?
8? Yeah, dude.
Some shit like that.
I watched both interviews, you know.
Yeah.
I watch this show all the time.
I love you to death. That's awesome.
But
so when they came up with the idea, was it an idea that was built for the long haul, or was it something that just came up?
That's what I said. They're like, we want to really build this out to where Scoot will come up with just different gimmicks. You'll come out, he'll say, if anyone beats him, he'll quit, he'll leave, and boom, out comes Hip Hop Harry. Boom, I give him a roll up after a bit. I think
you're like a winning streak. Sure, I'll go on a winning streak.
No, biggest thing I said was just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like, thank you, because like honestly, Scoot is a vet.
And now I'm working a program too. It's not just a match on Sunday.
Instead of just having me in just a whatever.
Yeah, scramble or whatever.
Match. So it's like, we want to have a storyline with you.
Yeah.
And it's like, and Harry, you're gonna be going over, and Scoot being cool, just go like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fucking
Scoot's
fun.
very much so what's best for the business.
Exactly.
He very much so is.
Because he fucking loves wrestling for what it is. And he just wants to have fucking fun and make money at the same time. But fun is the fucking
primary.
Yes, that's primary.
Yeah.
And I think every wrestler should be for fucking fun and get your name out there, making fucking money as well.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the cussing.
You don't have to worry about that, man. So before we go though, what about some Twitter, man? What you got? I know you got a Twitter handle.
Yeah, hit me up at OMH34GK.
We'll put a little link there.
Same thing for Instagram. Facebook is, I think, I switched it to my actual name, but I think it's still just Facebook.com/Osiris Marvon Henderson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's still stuck on that, but yeah, it will still link you to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Harry Henderson, look me
And we
up.
got shirts.
Yes. Oh,
Brown
yeah.
butter, like we mentioned earlier.
Brown butter. Oh yeah.
We'll show a quick picture of all the shirts here.
You got my merch, got my pins, got all that stuff.
Yeah.
Help support.
Not only Harry, but independent wrestling.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
You know what I mean? When somebody buys a shirt, man, an angel gets its wings.
Bang bang.
Harry, bro, I appreciate you so much, man. This was awesome. This was awesome. All of our little cut-ins with our handshakes and all the good folks out here, man.
Bro, you
it's a beautiful thing, man.
You gotta live the slamily.
Book Harry Henderson, bro. He wants to work.
Yeah, I want to work.
This NorCal tonight. I'm Allstate Chris.
Hip Hop Harry.
Hip Hop Harry. Buy a shirt.
Shout out to Stephen Lovett. Stephen Lovett
behind the camera. Stephen Lovett Productions. No. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. That's awesome. Good shit, bro. Good stuff.